So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Can he finish? Carlos Augusto. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, that defending is unapologetic. And he's had a hit! Cleared without complication. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that is expertly dealt with. And he shoots! And he's there to belt it away. Hernandez. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like...
Mbappe! And we have our very first corner. Olise with the short one. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! France! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Le numéro 18.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Carlos Augusto. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Chance! He's going for goal! Oh, that is outstanding! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Bacola at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
France are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's Dembele. Mbappe goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
France find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he was quick to react. Gabriel. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. He's having a go! And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Barcola. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Half an hour played now. And this is Dembele. Dembele purring through the gears. Serginho. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Back into the middle. Big chance! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Passing is crisp and sharp, and he cuts out the supply. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Threads one in, now it's Rafinha. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez does well to get it back. Looking for options for movement. Caught offside that time. Gabriel. Oh, easy pickings there. Barcola. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
1 minute.
Mbappe shoots! It's hit the upright. And that is doing no harm at all.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pinged towards the front line. Tries to play it through. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Ooh, and with that the half-time whistle goes. France were so close to ending that half in the perfect fashion, but it just wasn't to be in the end.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
France head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Marquinhos. And that is a little undercooked. Zaire Emery, who's set up one goal so far. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Linton. Konate makes the interception. Now, can they get him away? Aimed beyond the defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Gets a good foot in there. Oh, it's Dembele. Zaire Emery. The referee's awarded a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with... And the shot! They've scored! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And a chance! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
France finally moves. Mbappe! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing. France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
He's through here. And here's Nico Williams.
Nico Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Konate, Zaire Emery. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Pedri. In with the challenge. Now it's Raul. Knocks it into space. Shot a goal! Goal! Spain! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Spain take the lead. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he shoots! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! A finish of true class! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, nicely intercepted. Elise, great vision. Not the most accurate pass. And he's gone searching crossfield. Hernandez calmly anticipates. That's been slipped through. That's been cut out, well played. Kubasi. And it's Lopez. Always onto this. And this is Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Elise, and here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well timed, excellent interception. Nicely spread. Look at the shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Chance here to counter. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Oh, that's delightful. Now it's Raul. Camavinga. Well read, nice interception. And it's Lopez. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Shifted it to the flank. Caresses it through.
3 minutos de descuento.
Elise deals with that comfortably. He won't be happy with that one. Played towards the other side. Now it's Yamal. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? Howson. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que hay plazas disponibles para alquilar en el aparcamiento del estadio.
Here we go again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That has not gone well. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Pedri, who's set up 1 goal so far. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Spain grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Koundé. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Nico Williams. Williams! And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That has ended up in no man's land. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Takes a shot! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Koundé. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Oh, super ball. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Could move up a gear here. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Played out to the left flank. Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Saliba. Koundé. Camavinga. Fermin. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was most necessary. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 21 será sustituido por el dorsal
And it's
7,
Grimaldo.
Morata.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Threads one in. Howson gets across to intercept that. Now that looks a decent ball. Played back in. Koundé cuts out the pass. Nice looking ball. Well, that looks a cracking ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Morata looks to get on the end of this. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Pedro Porro. And Yamal. Rodri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just the keeper to... and the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
El dorsal 16 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 15, el dorsal 4.
Baina. Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. It's a goal kick. Olise. Grimaldo makes the interception. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Yamal. Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Casillas.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Rodri. Baina. Grimaldo. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super find. Grimaldo has got himself a free kick, and he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
That's that, the end. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France really looked like they were just second to everything. Disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high...
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
The seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Rafinha! Oh, the ball's cut. Oh, he's been caught napping. Played in. Bullish header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Brazil! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that looks a decent ball. That's really well cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. Bruno Guimaraes spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rafinha. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Not the most accurate pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Serginho. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take in a good area. Danilo gets good distance on it. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Olise could try cutting inside here. Barcola. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Rafinha. It's a pretty loose pass. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Cleared without hesitation. Camavinga. Probing pass. That looks a cracking ball. And he's managed to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. France are behind here, despite their domination of possession. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga. Out to the left it goes. Barcola going face-to-face with his great rival. Eder Militao with the clearance. And smartly reclaimed.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Almost half an hour in now. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Camavinga. Out to the right. This looks promising. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Dembele. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Saliba. And Konate. And it's Koundé. That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Barcola. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Camavinga. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pass is just off target. Danilo gets it clear. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That is good alertness. Nicely shaped ball. Searching pass he's played there. That's a shade optimistic. Koundé. And this is from Mario. Saliba wins the duel this time. And that was nowhere near his best. Defending was strong and firm. Bruno Guimaraes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Koundé. Ambitious ball here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
He can run onto that. It's Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe. Cleared away. Roberto Carlos. And here's Dembele. Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Serginho.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries to pass it through. Marcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Hernandez is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Attention, changement.
And we have our very first corner. Olise plays it short. He's having a shot! Well, that is remarkable.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Serginho. France have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Zaire Emery. That is good pressure, just hounded him off. And the shot! We've got a goal! France are back on level terms. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Eder Militao.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight to the last. Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele! Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking for the run. That's beautifully weighted. That's the keeper's ball. Koundé, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Danger averted for now. And he's quick to snatch it back. Zaire Emery, who does have an assist to his name. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's in a great position here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. That has not gone well. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Veuillez vous munir des billets qui vous ont été remis avant d'accéder aux tribunes. Changement.
Into extra time we go. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread out to the left. Barcola. It's a throw-in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to get it away.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Rafinha. That's an imaginative pass. Koundé. Played into space. That's it for the first period of extra time. Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Merci.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And they're back on the ball again. And this is Dembele. He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. Camavinga. Now it's Olise. And that could set him on his... Oh, shooting chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
It's a searching pass. Barcola. Now it's Barcola. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no
Tries from distance. And somehow he managed to miss it. Camavinga. Oh, good read. Saliba cuts out the pass. Thiago Silva calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Casemiro clears. And that's a throw-in. Konate. Now, can they get him away? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is it, there will be penalties.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
It has gone the full distance and then some. It will be decided by penalties. An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper and maybe that put him off.
Rafinha is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Dembele is the second man to step up for his team. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done, never took his eye off the keeper either.
Rivaldo is the man who's second in line. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
He just did what he was asked.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
He was so focused there, fantastic save.
Roberto Carlos will take the third penalty. And that is a scarcely believable miss. Hernandez comes up, their fourth taker.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. And in with absolute accuracy.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Barcola is the last of 5 scheduled takers.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Brazil are looking to save match point. Saved! And there's your hero! Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a...
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Peter, I don't envy that defence in having to face Javier Saviola. His nickname of Rabbit says a lot. Fast and elusive, and pretty good at finding holes.
Yeah, smart in the box.
Difficult to handle.
Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. Foot in, and here's the chance to counter. Olise kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Otamendi pokes it out wide. It's gone for a throw-in. That has not gone well. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Isco. He's the one with the magic feet, Peter. He's the kind of player who can change a game with a single touch, unlocking a defence or creating space to get a shot away. I'm assuming that he's been tasked with being the creator-in-chief here, and you can see him picking out runners and setting up people in that final third.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And it's Fernando Torres. Olise takes control of it and he's on the move. Oh, good-looking ball. Great vision. Look at Fernando Torres! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Torres. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. Big chance! They've scored! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's through here. It's Dembele! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
This looks promising. He has found the way through. Isco's cross. There's a look and plays it forward. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Barcola. Throw it. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's a throw-in. Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Torres. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, terrible mistake. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no joy this time. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looks up he goes! Harmlessly behind.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Pedri. Now it's Torres. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break, no shortage of pace.
Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And Torres!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No, again there's no way through. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Ricky Puig. And it's Isco. Fernando Torres. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Koundé. Oh, that pass isn't the best. David Villa shoots! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Spain are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Isco, and here's Torres. He's gone for goal! There's the whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Changement en cours.
There's the start of the second half. France didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Oh, he's burst through. Great ball. It's Isco! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Yamal. Real chance here. Pedri. No way through. David Villa!
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ricky Puig. And it's Dembele. That's beautifully weighted. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri. Ricky Puig. Now it's Yamal. Knocks it into space. And he's in on goal. Real chance! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That has ended up in no man's land. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! Sticks it away! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Hernandez. Oh no, what has happened here? Shot, surely! And he hits the net. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Oh, terrible pass. He's got away. Plenty to aim at here. And the shots! They've got to be quick to recover this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hernandez. That could spell trouble. It's a good foot in there. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, good spread. Olise. Koundé. Saliba. Konate. Oh, he's been caught. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected.
Oh no, this does not look good. That is good strength. And here's Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Yamal. And this is Isco. It's Isco! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Now there's a shot at goal. Oh, denied at the last.
Villa completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
And we have our very first corner. Pedri. Pedri!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has put paid to that. Brilliantly cut out. And it's hoisted clear. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. He can get that clear. Well, they're recording possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
The referee has given a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Now it's Pedri. Now it's Villa. Oh, shooting chance! And he's following up! And that has faded wide. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Back when it goes. That has been knocked clear. So that's it. It is all over. Defeated, dejected, deflated. The ultimate disappointment.